I'd like to wish everybody a good morning. This is one of the days that I usually won't make a video, but I have a story to tell that is so damn cute. And it literally left me speechless. Well, I'm down here at the city park wishing I did not make this choice to walk here today because it's busy. Ever since they put that new pool in over there, this place stays busy anymore. Now, I don't like walking here when it's busy because it gets dangerous. All right, guys, I could babble on. I only have a mile more to go, so let me tell you about what happened in this story. And you want to wait for the end because it is just downright cute. My wife and I went into one of our local stores we go into all the time yesterday. And while we were standing in line getting ready to check out, there was a mom and her little boy ahead of us. And the little boy was very cranky. He was about, I'm guessing, 4 years old. Very cranky. You know, yelling back at his mom, just not a happy little guy. For those of you out there that have children, like I do, although my kids are all grown now, you know how kids can be when they get tired. They get very cranky. This little 4-year-old boy was just extra cranky. Oh boy, he was throwing fits. He was being very loud. You could hear him all throughout the store. And then, after he got done throwing a major fit, he looks up at me. Then he looks away, and about a minute later, he looks back at me, and he mumbles something. He says something. Now, I thought I understood what he said. As a matter of fact, I think I did. I will get to that at the end of the video. So the little boy is looking at me, and I smile at him. I'm like, he's a cute little thing. So I gave him a big old smile. Next thing you know, he looks over at his mom and said, "Mom, I can carry the groceries outside to the car. Mom, I can do this. I can do my chores when I get home. Mom, let me help you out." Being the perfect angel. Guys, a minute or two before this kid was just going off the wall being bad. He was being horrible. And all of a sudden, after I gave him a smile and looked at him, he was the perfect little angel his mama probably wished he could be. I did have a small idea of what might have been happening. I wasn't sure I heard his mumble right, which we'll get to that. So, basically, the mother had to go over to the other aisle for a return. And my wife and Angie and I are just, you know, checking out, getting ready to go on through. Well, we get up by the little boy and was getting ready to walk by him. Okay, you ready for this? As I walk by, the little boy turns around. "Bye, Santa!" And the loudest voice you could possibly imagine. The whole store heard him. The only thing I could do was just smile, blush. My wife bursted out into a laugh, and some of these people that work at the store know me personally. They busted out into a laugh, and I didn't notice this, but Angie says the mom was so embarrassed. But that little boy looked back at me and says, "Bye, Santa!" All right, guys, here's what I heard him mumble when he was staring at me the first time. I couldn't really hear the words, so to speak, but I could see the lips. I don't know. He was mumbling when he looked at me the second time, "You're Santa Claus." And that's what I pretty much thought he said. But I wasn't sure, you know. And Angie says, that's why he started being good, because he thought I was the real deal, Santa. Now, for those of you that are brand new to my videos, let me tell you something. In the wintertime, I grow in my fur right through here. And I've always kept the long goatee. And when spring comes, which isn't many days from now, I shave off my sides and I keep the goatee. And it's always white. Now, let me tell you something about me. Even though I have the long white beard, I am associated with Santa Claus a lot. And I absolutely freaking hate it. Yep, I've had many dogs joking with me, calling me Santa. I was like, I'm not Santa, I'm Santa's evil brother. Don't call me Santa. I hate it. That's one of the downsides of me having a long white beard. The other downside is it makes me look old. Well, I ain't never gonna dye it. So with that being said, that little boy saying it did not bother me whatsoever. As a matter of fact, if we wasn't headed out the door and there was any more conversation, I probably would have played Santa. Yeah, there's no way in heck I was gonna break that little boy's heart. He thinks I'm Santa's, and so be it. I was Santa Claus for that moment to that child. I like to tell you this is the first time this has happened. I did have a little girl back some many years ago. Holy, many years ago. I probably mentioned this on my video before. We was taking my son Damien to preschool, and we're waiting outside, and a mother and a father had their kid and had a younger girl, and the younger girl pulled away from her mother's hand and went up and hugged me and says, I love you, Santa. That melted my heart too. Yes, children, guys, sometimes children can do the damnedest things. That just puts a tear in your eye, and you thank the Creator that they're here with us. And what that little boy did just last night, it embarrassed me. Yes, it got me good, but it also melted my heart. That's fact. On the way home, Angie's like, let me guess, you're gonna probably go home and shave off your sides a couple days earlier, ain't you? I said, nah, I'm gonna keep it to when I usually do it, which is just a couple days from now, by the way. It's 7 days. And that's if the weather, it depends. I usually like to do it early in March, shave off the sides. And so more than likely I probably will. But I ain't ever get rid of my long goatee, no. No, but yeah, goodbye Santa. That's one for the record books for me. Oh, when I get to the car, I have about a half a mile more to go. I am sluggish this morning. We have some serious weather changing coming in. We're gonna be 70 degrees today with rain. And when I started walking, it was kind of on the nippy side. So I got the toboggan, and it's already warmed up 15 degrees like that. Now let's get back to the story. For those of you that know me, and all the people in the store that heard that little boy say that, and my wife, they know I do not like to be called Santa by any freaking means. I despise of it. But when that little boy said it, that's okay. That's okay. He's allowed to. Okay, real quick here before we close it out. Yeah, walking over here today was not a good idea. There's so many people here, and cars are coming in. They're having some kind of get together at the small pavilion. That's one of the things I hate walking over here since they put that pool in. This place has become very busy, and thinking it's through the winter months to slow it down, but it didn't. No. As far as a adventure video, a hiking or whatever the hell it is that my wife and I do so much of, we're going to try to produce one, but we don't know, because guess what? We have rain today. It's going to be a great day tomorrow, but I have no time. It's a work day. And plus it's going to be too windy. And the time we do have time to do an adventure video, it's going to rain one of them days. The next day is going to be okay, but it's going to be awful muddy to do any hiking. So I don't know what's in store. Yeah, so don't worry. Hiking will be, I mean, you'll be getting lots of them, but also soon, hopefully, fishing videos. All right, guys, that's all I got. I'm going to make a thumbnail and put this video up. Please leave your comments down there. And the way I got trolled by a 4-year-old child, and that was okay by me. All right, guys, so next time, come on, let's get out of here. And we'll see you either the next day or the next couple days. Whoever, whenever I feel like putting one up. We'll see you soon.